Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Leo. How are you guys? Leo, we got a little indecision here. Ooh, someone's not going to see that coming. And we have harmony. Ooh, justice and harmony. Wow. Yeah. And we have some Libra, some Aquarius energy. Yeah, we got a King of Swords here. So there's somebody here who was a little indecisive, unable to move forward, but this is someone seeing truth. This is someone who was a little skeptical, but it is about coming in right. It's about being fair. So this is an energy of someone who at some point was unable to make a decision, kind of felt maybe this wasn't in their best interest. You know, it is what it is. It wasn't meant to be. But it's interesting because this is someone who's coming in. Someone who was maybe a little judgmental. But yeah, I don't think you're going to see this coming. I see truth. Yeah. Somebody who... And I feel too, and like the interesting thing, maybe this person felt they weren't fair and judged something here. Maybe unfairly. And now they're seeing, because it has to do with, maybe this is someone learning the feelings are mutual. Yeah, somebody who's been pinned down by their thoughts, thinking too. Yeah, someone who's taking a little time out, getting out of their head. Someone just clearing their head here. So it's a person who probably needed some time to think. This is often people have a tendency to overthink, but it has to do with feeling like there's some kind of hope here. This is often someone has faith they can make the right choice, you know, faith in themselves. Tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah, so this has to do with luck, financing, money, wealth. It's about giving and receiving. So somebody was a little judgmental or a little skeptical here. Yeah, this person could be fairly wealthy. I do see luck and finances, though. So, yeah, we'll see. Tell me about that Two of Swords. Yeah, light hair, laid back, a blonde hair female. So this is someone who, some sort of indecision about this person. Yeah, somebody from a distance, probably someone from a distance here. Honeymoon, enjoyment, vacation, taking a trip. So it has to do with somebody maybe taking a trip or vacation. It could be just travel, someone at a distance. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, someone here shining, on stage, adored. See, somebody very popular, someone who gets a lot of attention. So I do think this is someone who kind of feels that a situation wasn't meant to be. It is what it is. Yeah. But it has to do with this receiving here and some kind of luck, this person here. So it's just skeptical, like it's too good to be true. Yeah. Oh yeah, this person's in dating mode, courting and dating. They may have been dating someone else from a distance. A blonde female. Light hair, somebody laid back. Yeah, laid back. Somebody who chills out. One more on the star. One more on the star. The star. I need to focus that in my head here. Make sure the right card comes out. The star. There we go. Yeah, so it's destined. Look, it's something that's meant to be. So this is somebody who, this is someone distancing themselves from someone who's at a distance. Because it's someone who feels it's too good to be true. I mean, you could be this person for that matter, but we'll see how it goes. Because I feel like this is someone who is pinned down by their thoughts getting out of their head. They're clearing their head. It's someone who's taking a time out. I wouldn't be surprised time out, a vacation, taking a trip. But this is a professional male, often someone who wears a uniform. But it's a person courting, and we have the beauty queen. So somebody here feels it's too good to be true. This is somebody too beautiful. So there's definitely a person who's no longer giving to someone. They feel like it's not meant to be. And then we have this person coming in. Yeah, there's been a lot of obstacles and challenges, pathways, delays, blockages. Yeah, there's been blockages and delays here. It could be someone who is blocking someone too. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's take a look at the beauty queen. Why is that here shining? There's two different people. Two different people. This person feels it's too good to be true, but it's like it's destiny. You know, they're all in their feels over this. I can tell. They're just keeping it to themselves. They're overthinking and analyzing it. Yeah, we have someone here waiting, feeling the ship has sailed, see obstacles, delays. So this is someone who's keeping this person waiting, so they're unable to make a decision because they're waiting to hear something, news, or to talk to this person. But it looks like it's a situation that just isn't meant to be. Yeah, see, they just feel like it's not meant to be, waiting. But it's interesting, and then here comes this energy. See, it's too good to be true. Yeah, this is a person. This person's kind and compassionate, taming the beast. They're trying to be patient. They're trying to wait. So I do see that respect, but I feel they're letting this person go. Because now we have the star, somebody very popular, possibly well known. Let's have a look at destiny. Why is that here? Destiny. Yeah, see, it's a connection between two people. They feel it's too good to be true, but there's some sort of connection. This person needs to make a choice. And they feel lucky. Like I say, it's too good to be true. But it's also an energy of somebody who has some abundance here. So I don't know if it's someone who took advantage of someone, or there was obstacles with this person to do with travel and money. Yeah, be someone who's taken advantage of. Their swords up. They're a little skeptical. So that could be what's happened. They've let it go. It is what it is. But then this too good to be true energy. The lovers. Yeah, now we have the Queen of Swords here, Leo. So it's telling me two people kind of feeling the same. Two people with experience. Tell me about this money card. Yeah. Well, it has to do with someone taking someone on a date. This person can be quite generous. But like I say, it has to do with wealth, speaking truth. It has to do with obstacles, to do with, I think, finances. Somebody here didn't have any money. They couldn't travel. And this person maybe felt they were being taken advantage of. And it looks like it's something that's happened. They've already let it go. There's forgiveness, kindness, compassion. See? Yeah. Yeah, I see what's going on. It's kind of like the Six of Pentacles energy. But yeah, it does have to do with this, someone talking about dating someone. The person being discerning, right? Being wise. Yeah, this is an energy of chance. Somebody's not leaving anything to chance here with the Queen of Swords. Because this is someone a little skeptical too. But there's something here that's kind of feels meant to be, you know, that faded kind of energy. Look at that. This has to do with the Empress. You know, someone has taken a time out, time off, a break. But it starts with the King of Swords, pinned down by their thoughts. They're unable to move, unable to make a decision. They can't move forward because they're waiting for this. And there's obstacles to do with this person. This person could be anyone, but there, like I say, there's delays in the pathway and blocks. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. This is coming from the Empress. It has to do with connecting. See, if somebody wants to know if someone's interested in someone else, but it's about connecting and making a connection. Definitely somebody who wants, because it has to do with friends or somebody long distance friends with benefits. It would be a little caution, because this is somebody here kind of like, no way, right? Skeptical. Yeah, it all depends. Everybody wants something different, but It is a person who is courting, and we have the beauty queen, and that's why they feel it's too good to be true. It just couldn't be. But it's actually faded, and you can see them coming in to go on a date. Yeah, there it is. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. It could be yourself in this energy, Leo. If you are the feminine energy, I do see some Gemini energy here too, and some Aquarius, Libra. Yeah. It's all about the star, getting attention, but it's about the feelings being mutual. So while all this is going on, we got two people making a connection. So now this person's unable to move forward because I feel they're trying to be respectful and just kind of wait for something here. I feel it's there's obstacles in traveling and trips. Somebody or someone from a distance. Or this person's indecisive and they're the one who isn't sure about moving forward. Who is the blonde female? Who is this person to the courting man? To the King of Wands? Who are they? Lighter hair, laid back. Who are they? There we go. Somebody who's not moving. Yeah, this is someone not budging or moving. See blockages and the delays. I think this is somebody who didn't show up, or someone from a distance. Yeah. So it is an energy of someone avoiding. So there's someone who's avoiding. Yeah. Interesting. The King of Wands, what does this person want? Yeah, so I do see this energy of the Hierophant, morals, values, lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves. So this is someone a little careful here, because I do feel it has to do with, I think this is somebody who paid for somebody to come take a trip to visit them, and this person didn't come. They blocked them, or they're not moving. Yeah. So this is somebody who's had things didn't turn out as expected. See, this is something that didn't turn out as expected, but they certainly aren't expecting this, and that's what I feel. See, they were waiting for someone. And then all of a sudden, here comes the beauty queen. Yeah. And they are taming the beast too. They're being patient. Tell me about the Strength card. Yeah, it's a Leo energy. That could be yourself right there. You could be the courting man, but you could be waiting yourself here. And it could be something where you're aware of this. But yeah, see, it's all about waiting for this offer, this opportunity, some sort of commitment. See, it's somebody waiting for a commitment. But it's like, I don't know if this is someone who's paid for something, for someone to come visit and travel, but they block them or they're not coming. So now this is someone who's been taken advantage of. So now their swords up, they're a little skeptical. You can see what happens. It happens all the time, especially online dating. Watch over those people who ask for money, who keep saying and saying they're coming to visit, and then you send them money because all of a sudden they don't have any money. And this person, you start to feel, well, it's meant to be. So this person gives them money and then they don't show up. See, it didn't turn out as expected. But it's also, they didn't expect this too. And this is why. So it's something that's already happened. Tell me more about this person from a distance. Yeah, see, a disaster. Something, didn't expect this. It turned out to be a disaster. Yeah, or it is maybe they did show up and it didn't turn out. Someone got blocked out of that, obviously, but it's also an energy of someone who's emotionally kind of possibly blocked too. Just take it as it resonates. But yeah, we got two people in the meantime making a connection, and of course we got two people with their swords up. A little bit skeptical about talking, connecting, making sure you're on the same page. See, some sort of an agreement. See, it has to do with some sort of commitment or agreement. So I do feel there is going to be a date here, but it's like they were dating someone. So they're unable to move forward. Now they can move forward. So it has to do with the two of you agreeing. Yeah, that turned out to be a disaster. See, it's about avoiding a disaster, and that's what it is. The travel energy, the Six of Swords, is often waiting for things to calm down, avoid maybe another disaster. But here comes the Pentacle. The Empress is about to receive. This is the start of something new. Yeah, it's someone who comes in right too, but it is someone who's been pinned down by their thoughts or just needed to take a time out, a break. Yeah. And I do feel too, it is possible this person maybe, is thinking about taking a trip and traveling, taking some time off. That's a great way to get to know someone, but like I feel there was something here that was unexpected. It didn't turn out the way it was expected, and that's why I feel not too sure about that. But there it is. It's all about new, Leo. Yeah, it's all about the sun shining. It's all about clarity, seeing things clearly, two people communicating clearly. So I do feel it's just saying it like it is and making a connection. Yeah. But I do feel it has to do with, we have the Lovers here, so it has to do with love. It feels destined. But, this is somebody questioning someone and being discerning. Did you love this person? Were you connected with them? Or was there a commitment? Because it's about someone's intentions. But you can see this is something that feels meant to be. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, you can see the energy too. There it is. Someone trusting their inner knowing. They already know the answers. Destined. Feels like destiny. Like it's definitely one of those situations where, it's two people making an agreement, laying the foundation. It has to do with balance and harmony. See, harmony between two people, but it's about being fair. So I wonder if we have someone who kind of was maybe, being a little cold to someone here because they tried to get something going and yet they were dealing with this, whatever it was. But let's have a look at the sun. Yeah, fresh new start. See, clarity, the cup runneth over. This is often someone who just keeps it all in. They just keep it all in. They hold it in till they're sure that two people are on the same page, that the feelings are mutual. Yeah, they are single. So there's questions being answered here. Yeah, single. Someone who takes care of themselves. Yeah, it has to do with taking the lead, but it also has to do with confidence and self-control. So this is someone... it's all about the need. Let this person feel like they're in control. If you are the feminine, okay, just let them feel like they're in control, because I do see this is someone who's had some kind of, things just didn't turn out the way they expected, and it was a Tower moment. But the Chariot has to do with this person taking the lead and feeling confident. They have faith in themselves to make the right choice. They have good morals and values. But it also could be someone finding out somebody from a distance, or just like I say, may not even be traveling distance, if somebody wasn't faithful or loyal. It could be that simple. Yeah. Once people experience that, the swords are up, because it's about, here you go into protective mode. But yeah, it's all about coming together, spending time together. And there is no better way, honestly, than to take a trip with someone, to see how well you get along. It could end up being a disaster. Absolutely, but it could actually turn out very well too. So I do see that, this person thinking here. And I do see this making commitment, wanting to pin someone down. See, it's about pinning someone down with this commitment. Someone who wants to lock someone down. But interesting too, because it's all the things you have in common. It's about, teaming up and just spending time together. Just the two of you. Yeah. And, from a distance, and distancing from other people. And it could even be, this could be an ex or someone too. But if you are that person, and there has been delays, obstacles, and blockages, where you feel like you need to protect yourself, or you don't want to budge and give in, because this person's at a distance. It's all about avoiding a disaster. Yeah. Vacation, honeymoon, enjoyment. Yeah. Tell me about justice. This is all about harmony. Yeah, it is somebody who's ended a marriage, a commitment. So that's what it is. It's somebody who ended it. There's an ending here. There's going to be truth here. See, it's an energy of someone time out, needing a little time to heal. So it is end of a marriage, a commitment. Some of you already know the answers you're seeking. Yeah, some of you already know this. You're keeping it to yourself. Yeah, and it could be this person too. Like I say, it could be if this person was kind of cold, it's nothing personal because they were dealing with a personal situation. I see that privacy. But this person literally, it is about ending something before starting something new. And that's what I feel. It's an energy of someone going to tell you that they either had just ended it or they started something with you and needed to end a situation. And that would be maybe why somebody was taking so long. But you're going to get truth because this is somebody with good morals and values. But it's all this energy of a learning experience too. You know, two people who are experienced, and you're going to apply this. So you're really going to be, there's going to be a lot of questions. You know, they're really in their feels here. Yeah. It's all about taming the beast. Somebody teaching someone how they want to be treated. But I do see kindness, compassion. Somebody who deals this thing in a kind way. See, this is who this person is. They are emotionally available. It's just the sword was up. It's a temporary situation. Wow. But yeah, it has to do with a person who started something before they ended a situation. So you're going to get truth. And now maybe it's yourself in that energy. The truth always sets you free, you know. Yeah. I just want to have a look at something here. Yeah, the Empress is still open and available. The Empress has also had a bit of a timeout. I wouldn't even be surprised if the feminine is the one who's dealt with this too, you know. But yeah, they say it's about starting something, feeling really lucky. So this person felt lucky to have this opportunity. They couldn't believe their good luck. It's too good to be true. But they hadn't ended the situation yet. So they were unable to move forward. So they kind of started it and then nothing happened. They had to put on the brakes. So take it as it resonates. I'm going to pull out one more card here for Leo. Yeah, I do see a Scorpio energy, some Aries energy. Lots of air. And a little Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. So I do see a fair male. Somebody who is a fair male. Lighter than darker hair. It could still be darker than that. And great connection, soulmate. So this is going to be a soulmate connection. You're going to have, this is going to be a great connection. Yeah, it's definitely going to turn into a relationship. Yeah. So somebody with lighter brown hair or not very dark. Yeah. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, I do see doing a lot of dating, whining, dining, romance. See being very romantic. So this is someone who's definitely, and I do see that energy of this person being kind of romantic here. Sort of preparing themselves. They are quite a traditional. They'll pick you up, take you home, that kind of person. But they will make a commitment and set a time. They will follow through. See, they're going to sweep you off your feet here. And I wouldn't be surprised they feel that way with you if you are the feminine and you're the person who tried to get this going, tossed a little hint or let this person know you were available. You see, what you put out there comes back to you. Yeah, very, very nice. Lovely. This person can be very generous with feelings, emotions. They like to buy little gifts. They'll show you that they like you probably before they tell you. Yeah. Interesting. So there you go. Take care. Bye for now.